Today's the last day of school, Karen. What does that mean?
Means school holidays.
School holidays for?
For Anzac Day and Easter.
Anzac Day coming up too.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think it's just Easter.
Daddy!
Alright, well you head off down to school and let me give you a big kiss. Oh, there it goes. Big kisses. Hugs. Oh,
Yeah.
hugs. And I'll see you this afternoon
Okay. See you
to pick you up. See ya. You have a lovely day.
Love you.
Bye. I'm off to do some videoing in the garden.
Take care, Bobby.
I will. Love you, sweetheart. Good morning, my friends. Marty Ware here from the Marty's Garden Show. The guy who teaches you how to grow fresh food fast in urban places and small spaces. And today, I'm going to be showing you around my balcony potted vegetable garden. So you hear a lot people talking about planting in succession, and that's so you've got a continual amount of food. But how I like to do it is I like to do mine similar to farming, even on the container, with the container gardens, because for me it's about zoning and creating an A, B and C. So my first plants that are coming through, such as my microgreens, which I can harvest within a week to 10 days, sometimes 2 weeks. And then my baby leaf lettuce, or you can sort of harvest them as microgreens, but they're really called baby leaf because they get above their second tendril, which is the second leaf, and they're not really classed as a microgreen anymore. And as you can see here, I've got some baby leaf lettuce growing here, and it's doing really well. It's just been put into this self-watering container, and I've got some strawberries and different things, and they're actually different ages in here, so I can harvest in here for quite some time, and eventually this strawberry will, as it's throwing runners, will take up a lot of this bed, and I will have also the marigolds in here as well. So eventually it'll just be strawberries and marigolds. So it's planted in succession, so I can get food from it. Very small lettuce to larger baby leaf lettuce, right through turning into strawberries, and then eventually a little flower garden to attract the pollinating insects. So here are some of my rocket microgreens. Now these are only around about 2 weeks old. They're growing long and out towards the light, so I'll produce them, bring them closer to the sun. I've been harvesting from the back here just for my salads, and eventually these are going to become, baby leaf. So I'm going to have plenty of rocket coming along, and I'm doing the same for the kale here that we can see here, if that goes into focus properly. And I use them, the kale, baby leaf and the microgreens, in omelettes. I find that works a real treat. So you may be wondering what type of containers I use. I always, well, I wouldn't say promote these, but these are the ones that are my favourite. They have the self-watering system inside, and as you can see here, if I get it out, a bit of a battle with it, a bit of a grid here, and these allow a lot of oxygen to flow through, and they have the little sumps there, and they just sit in the bottom of the container. And then we have our outflow here, which allows the water to flow out so they don't flood them if you overwater them or if it rains outside. They're great for growing things such as strawberries, baby leaf plants, if you only want them to grow to a certain size and harvest for that reason. And also, you can put hanging peas and dwarf beans and things like that in them as well. I like to mix them up and get a good variety of different plants growing in them, so I can pick in succession. So here we have some spring onions just growing in the shallots. They're just the ones that you buy from the shop and just repot them. They're in a pot and water at the moment. But coming up here is really exciting. This is my Kangkong spinach. Now it's growing up against a wall here in a warm spot because it's still quite cool, and it's been growing right through the summer. Now this guy has produced me a ton of food, and he's about 2 feet high and about 2 feet round, or she you should say, and it's really easy. You just take a cutting and just put it in water and it will throw roots, as it is a water spinach. And the tips are very easy, they're great for salads. So we have some curly leaf parsley, followed by red rainbow chard microgreens, which will eventually grow into the A stage now. So they're a microgreen, which eventually will turn into baby leaf stage, which will be the B stage, and then to the mature plant, which will be so-called stage C. So it'll produce a lot of food. Another Australian native food called the lily pilly. Beautiful flower on it, gets a lovely little red fruit on it, pink fruit. This one has like an apple cinnamon flavour to it, cinnamon flavour. It's just crunchy. Oh, that one just fell off there. That means I won't get to eat that, unfortunately. And over here we have some potted ginger, which I wanted to flower. I just love the flower of gingers, and it's not too far off harvest time for this fella. So there you have it, my friends. I'm still in my PJs and having a cup of tea. So that's the start of the potted vegetable garden, and as time goes on, I'll show you exactly what's going on, what's growing on, I should say, on the walls and on the porch and on the vertical stands and in the pots, and what pots I'm using, what soil I'm using, what potting mix I'm using, fertilizers, different things, sunshine, warmth, all that stuff, because you know, it's so important to grow fresh food and to introduce it to your children too, and grandchildren if they're around, and put that fresh, healthy food into your diet. Now, I'm actually having a rosehip tea here. Yes, no, it is not a coffee, and I do that because it's got a lot of vitamin C and it's going to keep the flu away this winter. So, Karen, it's the end of school. School holiday start. What did you get today? Can you show me?
Award.
An award. What's that for?
Persistence.
Persistence. You got an award in persistence. How cool is that? And you got some Easter eggs too.
3 little ones.
Unreal. Let's go and have our school holidays, eh?
Yeah.
Are you excited? You don't sound very excited.
I am.
Okay. What about we tell everyone, ask everyone if they haven't subscribed to Marty's Garden, that they subscribe.
Yeah.
And see them at the next video.
Okay.
Let's have a look at this sunflower behind us. Look at that. How pretty is that?
Yeah. It's a pink little